All right, so the first questions we have asking for slope. So we can use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and just label these x1, y1, x2, y2. From here, we just put the numbers where they belong, and you can just use your calculator. So y2 be 5, and it's always going to be minus, and the y1, this is a negative 10, so be very careful. It's going to be negative 10 like that. All right, so that's going to be the top part of the fraction. And then from the bottom part of the fraction, you're going to have x2. So my x2 number is negative 2 minus, because it's always a minus in the formula. And the x1 number is going to be 3. And that's the bottom of the fraction. Then go ahead, write the fraction down, and get your answer. You can do the same thing here. Now, another thing you can do is use the L1, use stat. All right. Now to do stat, so you go to stat, you edit. You want to make sure you line these lists up. So I need an x, y. Okay. So we're going to put negative 3, 4, and then 2, negative 6. So you can use either one of these. I'm going to go in Spanish, guys, for my Spanish speaking class. Cuando estás buscando slope, puedes encontrar con la fórmula que hacemos aquí primero, o puedo usar stat. All right. So you guys, you make your table, van a hacer la tabla, la X va en la 1, la Y va en la segundo. So you guys, L1 is the X, so negative 3, enter, 2, enter. And over here, Y, right here we have 4, enter, 6, enter. Then we push the stat, we go to calculate, we're looking for the linear, all right, oops, nope, no, stat, go to the right, and then we go to linear regression, number 4. And then you push enter 5 times. Enter 5 veces. Y luego vas a ver la respuesta. All right. So right here, next we have get the slope of this equation. So we need to leave the y by itself, solve for y. So remember this number, the x number, it's going to move over. Then it's going to become opposite. So vas a mover la x y se va a cambiar opósito. Now let's line it up. 5y equals 10x minus 13. Then we divide. And remember, so we have y equals mx plus b. This number, that's the slope right here. So that means this number is the slope. So just put it in the calculator. Do the same thing for number 4. It's the same steps. All right. So here, so we have given the function f of x equals 10 parentheses 4 minus x parentheses. Now we have f of 9. So they change it, f of negative 9. All we're going to do is put this 10 parentheses 4 minus, and then parentheses, you're going to put the parentheses number. Negative 9. So es una menos, es una negativo. It's a minus, that's a negative. All right. And you're just going to plug it in the calculator. All right. Make sure you know the difference. So 10 parentheses 4 minus parentheses, negative 9 parentheses, close parentheses. And there's a lot of parentheses. All right, so we'll go ahead and get your answer. So you're going to do the same thing. Es igual aquí. Vas a poner la parentheses donde está la X. Guys, you're going to put the parentheses number where the X number is, just like what we did here. I'm going to cambiar la X por el número and parentheses. All right, here, guys, you want to use stat again. Go ahead and use stat and write down the answer. Now this one is the y1, y2. All right. So whenever you have the equal sign in the middle, cuando tienes igual aquí en medio, vas a usar y1, y2. So you're going to type it just the way it is. This is very complicated. Look at this one. Sorry. All right, so I have, go to y equals, and then type in this one in y1. So I have negative 8x, then minus, parentheses, negative 8 minus 6x. All right. Then go to y2. We're going to put this side, negative 4, parentheses, 4x minus 3. So be careful, guys, with the negatives, and be careful with the minus. There's two different things, negatives and minuses. Okay. So from here, we're going to go ahead and push second trace. Where do they intersect? I see one line, I see another line, so they intersect here. We push enter 3 times. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and you're gonna get a decimal. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Let me double check. Negative 8x minus negative 8 minus 6x. Okay, good. 4 parentheses 4 minus 3, negative 4. Okay, good. So let's try again. So second trace 5. Enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Why is it giving me this intersection? All right, for this one, guys, go ahead and write down the decimal. That's very strange. This one, 0.2857143. That's the answer. But this is not it. Okay. So x equals 0.2857143. Let me see when I put that in the calculator, guys. Try this. All right, so go ahead and push second quit. All right, 0.2857143. Math, enter. Nope, man, that's weird. Go and write this down, guys. Write this down. That's your answer right there. Okay. So do the same thing, guys. Use y1, y2. All right, y1, y2, y1, y2. Over here in the back, I want to find the range. So remember, the range is from the bottom to the top. So we want to look at this bottom number going up to this top number. All right. So this is 0. There's our origin. That's negative 1, negative 2. So this is negative 3. All right. And then this is positive 1. Now remember the rules. If you have a dot, use these symbols. If you have a circle, use these symbols, okay? And the range, it has the y in the middle. Y, boom, boom. This is the bottom number, and this is the top number. Pon el número aquí de abajo, el número de arriba. Si tienen un círculo que está lleno, pon la línea aquí abajo. Si no tienen la línea, o si no tienen lleno, nomás es un círculo, no pones la línea. All right, same thing for these two guys. Look for the bottom and the top. All right. So right here, the rate of change. You want to go ahead and do the pizza guy method. All right, and these guys for the domain range here. Okay, you go to y equals. Actually, sorry, I skipped these. So you're gonna put negative 12. Right here we can see the graph. All right. So the problem here, guys, you can't see negative 12. It's outside here. You're going to go to zoom. So we're going to push zoom, and we're going to zoom out. All right, it says right here, zoom out, number 3. Push enter. All right, there's negative 12. So the domain, all right, this goes to the left forever and to the right forever. So the domain, remember, when you go to the left, that's negative infinity. When you go to the right, that's positive infinity. So the domain is going to be negative infinity less than x and then positive infinity, like that. That's the domain. Now for the range is bottom to top, de abajo a arriba. Pero nomás está en ese número. So la range nomás va a ser ese número. The range is negative 12. So that means the same thing here. Go ahead and put in the calculator. All right, this one, go ahead, multiply. So this is 0.55 plus 4x minus 8. Let's combine like terms. So second quit, 5.55 plus negative 8 minus 2.45. So we're going to have 4x minus 2.45, y equals. But it says the rate of change. Which one of these is the m number? All right? It's like this right here. Which one is the m number? Go ahead and write down your answer. Write down your answer. And for this one, guys, we're going to use stat, but we're going to get some points. I'm going to use this point right here. This is going to be negative 2, 0. Then we're going to go ahead and take another point. Let's pick this point. So that's going to be moving to number 1, going up to 3. 1, 3. You need to get 2 points. Now go ahead and use stat.